try something with more. We are going to ask for from the savings account 600,000. Now savings account we know contains only 500,000. So let's just quickly try run this. Again the variables you start, you assign 25,000 to current account amount and go to the next line and assign 500,000 to this. Okay, so that is done. Then you go to this next line, show account, enter account type, so that will display. You go and wait for the account type. So now the user is going to type saving with capital S, okay, remember, capital S, and enter, that will be accepted by account type. So account type will become saving. Now you go to the, after accepting that, go to the next line. Is account type current in capital or account type current with first letter C only capital? No, this is totally some other word, saving. Account type only, we are checking against this. So this is false, this is false, as a result the entire thing is false. So we come to the false side. And in the false side, why are we doing that? Because we are not checking for current account, so we can't go through this side. So that is why when a chart is written in such a way, it will fall into the false side and go and check for the savings now. So now it's checking, is the account type contains saving all capitals or account type containing saving with S capital. So according to this, the contents of account type is currently saving with S capital. So therefore this condition is false, this condition is true. So false or true is true. Remember, with or, if one of this is true, the entire thing is considered true. So it will go to the true side, and in the true side it will come out to the next line, which is enter amount to withdraw will be displayed. Okay, sure, that is shown, and then you go to the next line and wait for the amount. Now we are going to type 600,000. 600,000 will be accepted by the variable amount, so the amount variable will become 600,000. So after that it will go to the next line, which says amount greater than savings account amount. Amount is 600,000 greater than savings account amount, which is 500,000. So is 600,000 greater than 500,000? Yes, true. So we'll go to the true side. So in the true side, we come to the next line, which is saying show amount not available. So it will display amount not available and come out to the next line, which happens to be the end. So as you can see, when you request from the savings account amount more than 500,000, in this case 600,000, it's saying amount not available and terminating, and this is what it should do because we don't have 600,000 in the account. So that is how these checks are done. Okay, right. So now let's try and dry run this same thing, and we'll put current with capital C, proper one, but amount we will put a negative value in C, minus 5,000. Okay, so let's dry run that. So you start, assign current amount with current account amount with 25,000 and go to the next line and assign savings amount with 500,000. So this will become 500,000. You go to the next line, show enter account type, so that will be displayed. And now it's asking what account you want to withdraw the money from. So you go to the next line and it's waiting for the account type. Now you are going to type current with capital C, the rest in simple. Okay, so current, and enter, that will be accepted by the variable account type. So the variable account type will become current. Okay, so that is at this point. Now we come to the next line, which is the condition check. Is the account type equals current entire thing capitals? No, that is not true. This is only first letter capital, the rest are simple. So this condition is, this comparison is false. Or account type equals current with capital C. Yes, so this is true. So remember, or if one of this is true, the entire thing is considered true. So therefore, it will go on to the true side, which is the handling side for current account. Then you go to the next line and say enter amount to withdraw. So it will display that and wait for the amount. Now let's say user is going to type minus 5,000. So he types minus 5,000. So normally in the bank, you can't do this. I just want to show you, if we are able to type and if you put a negative value, what will happen according to this NS chart. That's all we are trying to show you here. Okay, in actual teller machine, this is not possible. You can't put minus values. But in this case, assuming we can put it, if we put minus value and after enter, it's waiting for the number and we are putting minus 5,000 and press enter, that will be accepted by amount, right? And so now amount is minus 5,000 after that. Then you go to the next line and check whether amount is greater than current account amount. minus value never greater than a positive value, no? So this amount minus 5,000 greater than 25,000 is false. So if it is false, it will come to the successful side and it will say transact according to the way this inner chart is done. Okay, it's going to say transaction successful, and then go to the next line and say current account amount, which is 25,000 minus 5,000. So there is a minus 5,000, and as we have learned in our small school days, a minus is considered a plus. So what will happen is when you say 25,000 minus this minus plus the minus in the amount. So minus 5,000 becomes plus 5,000. Therefore, this will be added. So 25,000 plus 5,000 will become 30,000. Right? And then it will go to the next line and say show balance amount. Balance amount will be shown, and go to the next line and say you have now balance of current account amount. What is the current account amount? Contains 30,000. And then come to the next line and terminate. See, this is totally wrong because this is called a bug. Why? Because how can you withdraw some amount and then the account will become more? You only had, initially you had only 25,000. After withdrawing minus 5,000, if we are allowed to do that, then the account will become 30,000, which means from 25,000 now the account has increased. So that means this is wrong. There is some problem in the way NS chart is written for the minus number. Other numbers all work fine. Remember, bugs are like that. It will work for all the other values except for a certain value. This is exactly a bug situation. So in this case, what is the bug? Negative amount not handled. We haven't handled it. We have just accepted the negative amount. Unlike a teller machine does not have a minus sign for you to type. So here we are assuming minus can be typed, then obviously this NS chart is going to be wrong for a minus value. And the account will increase, and the system won't know that. The system is not giving the error. System is saying, okay, after taking minus 5,000, you have now a balance of, in the current account, 30,000. You have suddenly increased, which is going to be very, very disadvantageous to the bank. I mean, bank won't run any NS chart or any program like this, right? So just wanted to show you, for all the positive proper values, it worked fine. The moment we tried a negative value, this is having a problem, which is what we call a bug. Okay, what is the bug? Negative numbers we have not handled. So let's see how to solve this problem.